Hi guys, it's Sharnicia J. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click that red button and subscribe, because if you're a Cricut maker, you're probably gonna wanna stay tuned. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I don't really like to do sit down videos or videos that I find boring, because me personally, I have a short attention span, and I know there are probably others out there who have a short attention span as well. But lately, I've been going live reading a book by Claire Wasserman called Ladies Get Paid. We've been on the topic of entrepreneurship and starting your own business and money management lately for maybe like the past 2 to 3 weeks. So in that time frame, whenever I was reading the book and talking about entrepreneurship, we ventured off into making these glasses, the glasses that you saw at the beginning of the video. So as I was making these glasses on live one night, you guys were still saying that you need more details. You want to see what I actually click on the laptop, all the way to me putting the vinyl that I use to make the glasses on the cutting mats. So I'm here to give you guys a more detailed tutorial on how I make these glasses with this mat and this vinyl. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So to carry out this entire process to where you can make a glass like this, what you're gonna need is the Cricut design space, transfer tape, 3 colors of vinyl of your choice, as well as a standard grip mat. And this is the mat that I'm using. Also, you'll need a 26.5 ounce glass mug. These are the ones that I use. And if you want to make it on a different type of glass or mug, then you'll just have to adjust the size coordinates as you see fit. So what I'm doing here is opening the design space and going to my files and images that I want to use. I click on the Mississippi shape that I want to use, and now it's time to resize the shape to around 4.5 inches tall. And since we're using 3 colors to cut out the images in, we're duplicating the image so that we have 3. Now what I was doing here is just moving the Mississippis to where I wanted them to be. You don't necessarily have to do that. And now you can just press the Make It button and it goes to this screen. Then click Continue, and the machine is connecting to my laptop so that we can choose which type of fabric we're using, which is premium vinyl. Okay, so once you get everything ready on the Cricut design space, what you want to do is go ahead and get your cutting mat. Take off the film that's on it. I always put mine back on just to preserve the adhesive. And you can go back to your Cricut design space, and once you get to the point where you have clicked what type of medium we'll be cutting on, you can click at the top left here and just click Edit, and you can move the whatever item that you are cutting out to a point where it's separated enough to where if you want to cut out 3 different colors and you only want to cut out small little shapes, you can just go ahead and take your vinyl. Mississippis are 3 inches apart, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on my mat and measure 3 inches apart. So here we go. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but you're going to need some scissors. And we need 3 inches of this vinyl cut out. And you're going to cut to the 5-inch mark. After I get everything on the mat, I just go with this and make sure they're securely in their spot so they don't move or anything while the Cricut Maker is cutting the shapes out. Now it's time to take it over to the Cricut Maker cutting machine. Okay, so here's my Cricut Maker. What we're going to do is go ahead and slide it in like so and press the blinking button. And then on the computer, it should ask you, would you like it in fast mode? So let's go check that out right now. And I chose that I do want the fast mode on, so I put it on fast mode, and we're just gonna press go. And the Cricut Maker is starting to cut. Yay! Okay, so now that we have our shapes cut out, we can go ahead and remove the vinyl. Put this back on our mat to preserve the adhesive stickiness. So now it's time to take the shapes that we had cut out and decide which shape we want to be the outside part of the Mississippi, like the overall color of the Mississippi. I think for this, I want the majority of the color of the Mississippi to be this blue color. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the excess vinyl like so. And I usually just make a little ball with it, with the extra vinyl. And we're gonna take out the letters. Go ahead and remove your letters. And the heart, because the heart is gonna be a different color as well. Okay, so now that this blue one looks like this color, or greenish, whatever it is, since we took out the heart and the letters, that means that I think I want the pink Mississippi to actually take on the shape of the letters. So we're gonna take off the excess vinyl, then take off the vinyl that makes the shape of the Mississippi, like so, like this. And then we're gonna take the middle of the P's out. And we don't need the heart either. But I'm gonna just cut that part off because I like to use these hearts later. And this is what we have left over. With the purple, a lot of times when I'm only using the heart, I just go ahead and take the heart off without any transfer tape, and I just stick it in the spot where the heart goes on the main Mississippi that we're going to be using. So it looks like this. Now it's time for our transfer tape. Go ahead and cut you out a piece that's gonna be the size of the Mississippi. I already have my piece, and you're going to lay this on top of the Mississippi. So now this is what we have to work with. This, our shapes and letters, and this glass. Make sure your glass is clean and no dust is on it to prevent it from having any problems sticking, prevent the vinyl from sticking. So what we're gonna do is take our transfer tape and put it on top of the letters. Take this just to make sure it has a grip of the letters to take them off. And then we're gonna place these letters in their respective spots on the Mississippi. Okay guys, so once you get your Mississippi off of this paper, I like to go ahead and take my glass, which is clean of any dust particles, so that the vinyl will be able to stick to it very nicely. You take your transfer tape, which has the Mississippi on it, and you're gonna sit the glass in between your legs to get it right in the center of your glass. And you take this to make sure there are no bubbles. And I can do it here so you can see better. And then you can just take your transfer tape off like so. And there you have it, your own Mississippi glass. Isn't that so cute? What I'm gonna do is go in with some shapes that I already have cut out, which are flowers, clearly, just to spice up this glass a bit. So I went ahead and went in and put some extra artwork on mine just to spice it up a bit. And you can do that as well if you have any other artwork in your Cricut design space that you would like to add to it. You can actually just look it up in under flowers or something, or you can also always use that you find online. A lot of times Etsy has a lot of files that you can purchase and use on your own projects at home. But I hope this video really helps some of you guys out there who are wanting to know how I do this start to finish. And I hope you guys have fun using your Cricut Maker. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace to the Middle East. Bye.